So I made a video about not debating racists, right? Like, don't do that. That's another thing because they push the Overton window. They try to get us used to extreme rhetoric. But I also just kind of want to talk about the weaknesses of liberal messaging, and how it really relies on a few key factors, and it keeps us definitely lower than we could be today. So we need to shift from institution-backed messaging to grassroots engagement just outright. So liberal media, like our media, often assumes credibility from elite institutions. So we usually watch academia, mainstream media. We pay attention to the government. But conservatives counter by rejecting institutions, right? They use direct, relatable language to engage with people emotionally, right? So think populist talk radio. Think like grassroots digital influences. So here's the competitive solution. We need to build grassroots digital movements instead of relying on top-down information, right? Because that's trickle-down information we're talking about, just like the economics, right? And we need to engage in direct, unfiltered conversations with the public. Okay, progressive equivalence to Joe Rogan's free-flowing discourse. We need to talk about things. We need to open things up broader, even broader than what we got going on right now. And we need to make arguments that we talk about feel personal and urgent and not just fact-based, right? Storytelling is important. Liberals are already the better storyteller. I'm only using the word liberal because I'm actually pandering a bit. I'm pandering a bit to the concept of political polarity. So anybody who just identifies with that, you can see what I mean. So here's my implementation strategy, right? So instead of institutional endorsements, right, this is my problem with most of the nonprofit people. They take all these endorsements, they take all these grants and then get subject to policy and never get anything done at all. Okay, the same thing like with ALS. You get a few improvements and millions of dollars absorbed in the corporation. Use local organizers, independent content creators, right? Decentralized networks to spread things organically, right? And we need to get non-traditional voices. So, I mean, I want to hear everybody. I want to hear the religious. I want to hear the blue collar. I want to hear the rural guy. We need to talk about how to improve overall, right? This is really one of my biggest things. Like, if you want to know what I got biggest beef with is like division. Like not even mathematically. And I did not do well in school when that was going out. That, like, division in the community, it'd be so forced, it'd be arbitrary, because we only argue amongst ourselves. We don't even like to argue with them.